Hey guys, it's Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. I want to say a special thank you to all my new subscribers because I'm just grateful that you guys are here. So in today's video, I am going to stuff my cash envelopes and some sinking funds, and I'm going to open some Happy Mail that I got. So let's just get right to it. So the first thing we're going to do is open the Happy Mail. I'm very excited about this Happy Mail. It just made my day when I opened this one. So I got this on Monday, the day after Mother's Day. And I know you probably have seen other people opening this. It just made my day. So it's just a little card, and inside it says, Barb, happy Mother's Day. Jesus loves you and I do too. Thank you so much, Kat. This is from Kat at Organized by Kat. You have no idea how much this meant to me. It like really touched my heart, and I'm just grateful. Thank you, Kat. It really meant a lot to me. And the second piece of Happy Mail I got is from Mandy at Mandy's Budgeting Journey. And she used to be Clark's on a Budget, and she's changed her channel name. And so she sent me a thank you card because I sent her the savings challenge that my daughter made. And this is her new channel and her Instagram and her Etsy shop. So she now has an Etsy shop that's Mandy's Budgeting Items. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully you guys can go out and support Mandy. She makes very low income savings challenges. So she sent me a thank you card, and it just says, Barbara, I really enjoy watching your channel. I want to thank you for the challenge you sent me. I have opened an Etsy shop and wanted to share challenges with my friends. I hope you enjoy. Love, Mandy. And she wrote hashtag every dime counts. And she is right. Every dime counts. So she also sent me these two super cute savings challenges. So this looks like a dog that I had growing up. His name was Pee-wee. We had him like 17 or 18 years, and one day he ran away and never came back. Like ran away, never came back. Nobody ever found him. It was crazy, but that's exactly what he looked like. And this is a super low savings challenge. It's $2 each block. I could do this with no problem, and I'm so happy that she sent this to me. And the second one is Shine Bright, and these are also $2 blocks. So I know that most of her savings challenges are 3 on a sheet, and you can print them out, or she can print them and mail them to you. So go on over and give Mandy a look on her Etsy channel. I just want to once again say thank you so much to Kat and to Mandy for the Happy Mail. It really made me feel good. Okay, so we're gonna count the money now. I just said okay, and so. All right, so this week we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. $460 that we're gonna stuff today. I hope you guys can't hear my neighbor. I don't know, my neighbors just, they have some kind of power tool going on, and they're making all kinds of noise. It's like that almost every single day. But I do have a window open, so let me close the window and see if that helps. All right, window's closed, and hopefully that's better. First thing we're gonna do is empty out my cash wallet from last week. In personal spending, I didn't even spend it, so I have $10 rolling over. Dining out, $2. Nothing in gas. In groceries, we have $12. I'm definitely going to try to increase my grocery budget and decrease some sinking funds because I think I need more money in my grocery envelope. Even though I do have rollover sometimes, it's because I'm super frugal. My kids never get any snacks or anything, and that's just not fair. So at household, I have $2 left over. Miscellaneous, $2. And in pets, we have $10. And so, like always, I take $2 away from my rollover money and I stuff it into the savings challenge right here. So I'm not going to count it today, but now I know we do have $32, and I will actually color a star off camera. So there's $32. No, you guys, there's $34. It was $32 here. So now it'll be $34 in this savings challenge. And I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'll color it off camera. And we are rolling over for savings challenges 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. I will put this off to the side. That's not so bad, $36. So I had to stop the video for a second and make some change because I didn't have the right change. So now we're gonna start stuffing my envelopes. Personal spending is gonna get $10 this week. Dining out is going to get $20. $20 is not enough for my family for dining out, so I kind of like to give it $20 because we really don't spend it then. This week we did have Little Caesars, so it was enough, but it was just because I had to work till 9 o'clock one night and I had to feed them something, so I ran to Little Caesars and got pizza. Gas is getting $20, groceries is getting $100, so it's getting $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. And like I said, I'm gonna try to, after this paycheck, rearrange my budget and start adding more money into groceries because I feel like, you know, summer vacation is starting. Household is getting 10. And my son, my youngest son is going to be home and he's growing like a weed and he's eating a lot. So I need to be able to feed him. Miscellaneous is getting $10 and pet care is getting 10. I'm going to give it 2 5s. I need to be able to feed him because he eats a lot. Did I say he eats a lot? Whew, he eats a lot. Okay, that is it for my wallet for this week. And I will set it off to the side. First up is my high priority sinking funds. And get my rock. I'm just gonna get $5. I'm gonna try to start cutting back a little bit on the amount I'm putting in some sinking funds because I just need to. I need to put money in other places. Now I have 500, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So 540. I will have 540 and so will my 4 kids. So I'm just gonna stuff their $5 while I tell you a story. So if you guys follow Tess, she has been telling funny stories or embarrassing stories that happened to her. And I decided I was gonna tell one. I told her I would and here it is. So a long time ago, back when I was young and I only had 3 kids at the time, so I was younger, not young, but I only had 3 kids at the time and I used to go out a lot, stay out till like 4 or 5 in the morning. My kids would be at the babysitter. I would pick them up at like 8 o'clock, come home, you know, I would stay out, sleep a few hours, go get them, pick them up, come home. And they would normally go back to sleep because they were a little bit older and I would go back to sleep and we would, you know, that would be our morning. It was, I'm not proud of that. It was just what I did back then. So there was a time where when I was at work and I met this guy from Ogden, Utah, and he was Mormon and I was curious about Mormons. I didn't know a lot about them. And so we were out to lunch with a group of people and he had mentioned that him and his wife got married in the temple and so they were going to be together in heaven, and I was very curious about that. So I asked, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, you don't know anything about the Mormon faith? And I was like, no. So, you know, he went on and told me a little bit and he told me how he'll be married in heaven to his wife because they got married in the temple, and he was explaining some things and we let it go. Lunch was over. I went back to work. Well, that Saturday morning, or it might have been a Sunday morning that I'm talking about, that I went out and I came home. Shortly after I bring the kids in the house, there's a knock at the door. Now, mind you guys, I had tied one on the night before. And I go down the steps, open the door. My hair is everywhere. Like, my parents was my babysitter that night, so I didn't care what I looked like when I went to pick up my kids. So I open the door and there's these 2 young smiling men looking at me, like young men, probably early 20s. Hi, is Barb here? No. Barb's not home? No. Well, do you know when she'll be back? No. Well, we came by because we heard that she's interested in joining the Mormon faith. Oh, she's not here and I don't know when she's going to be back. So they keep smiling and looking at me, and they know that I'm lying to them. They know it's me. They just know. They can tell by the way I'm acting. And somehow my oldest son comes down the steps and he's standing behind me. And so they keep talking to me a little bit, and I'm hungover and I don't want to talk and I don't feel good. And one of them goes, well, what's your name? And my son blurts out, her name's Barb. And he runs up the steps. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Number one, I was embarrassed because I was standing there looking crazy with my hair everywhere. Who knows what I had on? I don't remember. I know I probably had on shorts and a t-shirt, maybe no bra, who knows? Because, you know, I had a night out. I was hungover. I didn't want to talk to them. And I was so embarrassed, I closed the door and just ran up the steps and hid in my bedroom. It was like such an embarrassing moment for me. And I am not knocking the Mormon faith at all, because you are free to believe in what you believe in. I'm just not Mormon. And I was interested in why he felt he was going to be married in heaven to his wife. And I didn't ask for them to come. And so anyway, that was like one of the most embarrassing moments I've ever had, was standing there and my son was like, her name is Barb, when I just lied to these guys and told them that Barb wasn't home and I didn't know when Barb was going to be home. So that was my embarrassing story. I don't know if you feel it's embarrassing, but that was super embarrassing to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my stuffing. So my great nephew Weston is getting skipped because we're catching up his sister, and she's getting $5 today. So now little Winnie has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70. She's $20 away from catching him, and then I'll start stuffing his envelope also. Pets is going to get $10 today. I had to take a little out of here and buy some pet food. So now Pets has 20, 40, 60, and 70. Miscellaneous is getting $5. Miscellaneous has 20, 30, 35, and 40. Do you ever notice that when your kids are little, you can't lie because they will tell on you? They will definitely tell on you if you try to lie. I'm not proud of being a liar back then, but it was just who I was. Personal care is getting $5. So now personal care has 20, 40, 60, 81, 25. Her name's Barb. And my truck is getting $100. And so now there will be $200 in my truck payment. And that will be it for this binder. Next up is my mid-level sinking funds. These are not my low priority, but they're not my high priority either. And I still have that tax money in here. I got to get it out. Insurance. This is car insurance. It is getting $50. So now car insurance has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 20, 30, and 40. So 440. I'll have to make that payment in September. So I think we're doing okay there. Birthdays is getting $10. Now birthdays has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. And in my family, my birthday is the next one up. Household is getting $20 today. Household now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 45. So 245. Health is getting $10. Health now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 15. 115. You know, that's enough to make 2 payments on that C word test. I might just do that and try to knock it out, although I do have to fill some prescriptions this week. We'll see. I just really need to get rid of it. I'm tired of paying on that stupid bill. Clothing is getting $10. Clothing now has 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 200. Car maintenance is getting $10. So car maintenance now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 205. And that's it with this binder. Last, certainly not least, is my 1 month ahead binder. And like I always tell you guys, life insurance is fully funded, water and sewer, gas and electric is fully funded, and we are working on my bundle of home phone, internet, and cable. And I am adding $20 to this today. I need to get this to about $240 to be 1 month ahead on all my utilities, and then I'll start working on getting 1 month ahead on my car payment. So now AT&T for the bundle has 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So I'm about $100 away from being 1 month ahead on all my utilities, and that will be very nice. So you guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you made it this far, you're a real one, and I appreciate you. And I hope to see you soon in a Savings Challenge video. And always remember that Jesus loves you, and I do too. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.